Welcome back. You just heard some amazing music from Tommi Jo, and she's just joining us now on the couch. How you feeling today?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling great.
Yes, ma'am. So first, just tell us a little bit about, your story, just how you became an up-and-coming artist.
Yeah, absolutely. So I was raised in a family of musicians, and when I was about 14 years old, I just picked up a guitar one day and was like, I'm gonna write a song. And it was terrible, but I just enjoyed the process of it and began doing it over and over. I began taking songwriting lessons from John DeFore in Mineola, Texas, and he trained people like Casey Musgraves and Miranda Lambert. And so I went to college for music business and songwriting as well. And yeah, I just over the years have fallen in love with reading and writing about stories.
Yes, ma'am. And how did you kind of get started performing at local restaurants and wineries?
Yeah, I started performing live when I was about 16 years old. One of the first places I ever played actually was M6 Winery in Bullard, which is now Moody Family Wines. So there's just been so many amazing businesses that have supported me throughout the beginning parts of my career, some of them being Rose City Farmers Market, Big Shot Coffee House, man, I don't know, Pop's Wine Bar. They've all just been so incredibly supportive, and now I play everywhere from Fort Worth to Shreveport, and I'm actually making my debut in Lubbock later this month, so that's really exciting.
And what's the journey been like, performing at these places, now you're going all over the state?
It's been crazy. It's been a lot of hard work. There's a lot of behind the scenes work that people don't necessarily think about or see sometimes, but it's been so rewarding and just so amazing meeting all the amazing people I get to meet.
Yes, ma'am. And you have your first full-length album on the horizon. Can you talk to us a little bit about that and what it's called?
Yeah, absolutely. So my upcoming album is called Fairy Tales, and it's what it sounds like. It's an album about a bunch of different fairy tales. The concept behind the album, though, started in 2022, soon after my dad actually passed away. And so I found myself with a lot of emotions and grief and no way to process them. So I started writing songs about that and using fairy tales as different analogies to work through that. And over time, the whole album is not all about grief, it's just about things I've walked through, but uses different fairy tales to kind of paint the picture.
That's amazing right there. And you performed Giants for us today. What's the story behind that?
Yeah, so it is a song about the story, the fairy tale Jack and the Beanstalk. But at the time that I wrote that, I was working this job that every day I came home, I felt like giants had thrown rocks at me all day long. And so I sat down and just kind of used that to vent. And that was that fantasy and reality kind of crossing over. And so that's what Giants is about.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. How supportive has your husband been as your musical journey?
Oh, he's been so supportive. When we were dating, I was kind of on the down of like taking a break from my music, and he would show up to all my gigs, and he always encouraged me to get back into it. He was actually one of the ones that encouraged me to start this again a couple years ago. So yeah, I absolutely love him.
And how supportive has your family been in pushing you, back into music like this?
Yeah. My dad's passing was a big reason that I came back to music, because I just needed a way to process all the things that were going on. But my whole family is involved in music in different ways. My mom is a singer, my sister's up in New York doing singing, and so yeah, we're just a musical family, and we just encourage each other in all kinds of different ways.
Yes, so. And how can people support you and follow you?
Absolutely. I have a single. Giants is actually going to be released as a single at the end of August, on August 22nd, Friday, August 22nd, and you can find that on Spotify, Apple Music, and if you don't know where to go, you can always just go to my website at tommijo.com and find a way to listen from there.
All right, Miss Tommi Jo, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, ma'am. For more information, go to the website right there on your screen.